Promises to be a long, hard, and extremely competitive day. What's the word here, Greg?
The word is Porsche, Lindsay. The Porsche 935 Twin Turbo has become the most sophisticated grand touring car in the world.
So plenty of racing here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca as part of the Rolex Monterey Motorsports Reunion.
Hey, I'm coming down on the air jacks. So did you have the 962 pressures?
Charlie Burton, who's our lead fabricator, and he's also crew chief when we go to the track.
No, I just didn't see the top. You just said 24, 20 there, assuming that was the rear. So.
Travel.
The 935s are, as a whole giant family of Porsche race cars over a lot of years. Started with the very basic ones that the factory came out with. A lot of different people had different versions of their own. The Kramer guys had their K cars, and the Yost guys had their versions, and there was a Moby Dick version. They kind of, ran the whole show all over the world for a long time before the prototypes came in.
Putting rotor paint on.
Even at that stage of the game, there were some John Paul JLP cars and some Aiken cars that were really more monocoque than 935 and just looked like 935. So they had a very long reign. They're very impressive cars. Really manly sort of car. You had to really aggressive driving style and know what you were doing. They weren't for everybody. So very interesting car. A lot of fun to work on. A lot of fun to watch. Still one of the most classic sounds in motor racing. When they come around the corner and pull away and the double turbos spool up, it's a beautiful thing.
Ratio never went over 90, ran 88, 88 to 90 all the time.
The brakes
are fine.
Warm them all, did all that.
Well, I took it easy, but
yeah, I saw you that. Yeah.
But everything's fine.
When the session's over and the drivers all come back to the tent, we usually just get them out, give them a drink of water, and then we call it debriefing them. So we ask what happened in the handling situation in different corners, and how the car was there any problems with the motors, transmissions, or anything like that they felt, and the brakes, and then we write it all down, and then we can make ourselves a little list to fix it for the next session, or nothing to do if we're okay with what we've got.
I would just check everything on the car.
Yeah.
This clutch is different. It's more chattery when you first roll. It's fine after that, but I guess that's probably went to a harder compound clutch.
Right. Okay. And also the pressure plate's probably a lot stiffer. So
okay.
Once you're moving, it's great.
Once I'm moving, it's fine. It's just when you first leave, it's just, but it's fine.
It's got to be hard.
And it's smooth. It's because it's got more power.
And then I was bidding on the Ferrari, then I stopped. Chris started bidding on it.
Chris got excited.
Yeah.
The next one up.
You know what? Chris and I are like,
we're both like.
We data log systems in the engine, exhaust temperature, exhaust pressure, intercooler before, after, pressure before for pressure drop. We can communicate more with the people that we get involved with intercooler design and engine builders.
I'm fine. I didn't even pay attention. I was just driving.
3-minute warning has been given to the cars on pre-grid. That is the next group lined up, ready to come out on track. This group will get 2 pace laps, Larry. We had best start the rundown of the starting order for Group 4A, 1973 to 1982, IMSA GT, GTX, and AA GT cars. Starting from the pole, car number 20, Ken Epson, Santa Clara, in a 1976 Chevrolet Monza. Alongside in car number 26, Ross Thompson of Phoenix, Arizona, in a 1973 Chevrolet Corvette.
In the second row, car number 12, Bruce Canepa, Scotts Valley, in a 1979 Porsche 935.
Just got word that car number 1-2, Bruce Canepa, is scheduled to start third, has made a pit stop. So Bruce Canepa will be absent from the starting grid. If he has got a problem and comes back out, he's going to have to join in at the tail end of the field. Tough break for Canepa, who had qualified in third spot. He stopped way down the end of the racing pit lane, down near turn 11. Evidently some problem with that car that turned up on the pace lap. Canepa has rejoined, but as I mentioned, in the number 12 car, he had qualified third, would have been on the inside of the second row. He will start from the rear of the field. Ooh, green flag, and away goes Epson from his pole position. Starts to pull around Ross Thompson in the Chevrolet Corvette as they head over the hill and out of our view into turn 1. Mario Andretti hairpin.
Epson in number 20, being chased by Ross Thompson.
Good battle for third coming right up to you, Larry.
Okay, we got it here. 42 and 7 of the 2 automobiles that we're looking at here. Car number 42, that's 142 actually. That's Ransom Webster of Reno, Nevada. And the number 7.
It's actually 107.
Okay, yeah. That's Harris in the 935J Porsche on there. They were close and they were fighting there.
Canepa was shown in 10th place at the end of the first lap. And remember, he started at the back of the field because he made a pit stop at the completion of the first pace lap. So he has worked his way through the field in quite a hurry there.
I think he might have passed somebody before the starting line or something of that nature.
Could well have been. The course communications we're monitoring are that he is going to get an open black flag, which means that he's going to have to make another pit stop and come in and have a chat with the operating steward.
Actually, it's fairly easy when you're to do something like that, when you're trying to creep up and yet make your pass just as you hit the line.
And here's Canepa making the pit stop. He's coming up now, and he's hustling through the pits pretty quickly up in the racing pit lane.
That can get you in more trouble if you do that.
Going to have a little bit of a chat.
He's okay.
Maybe it was just a pass-through. He may have just gotten a drive-through penalty with that. They could have communicated that to him over the radio.
I saw Bill, I think, get away from him.
Did Bill get away from him, or did Bill give him away?
Probably mutual. Battle for third and fourth coming up this straightaway here, and that's your pink 42 and car number 7. Those two automobiles having a great battle. 42, the driver, Branson Webster, and Harris in the number 7 car.
And here comes Bruce Canepa. He's got him in sight. There's only one car between him and that battle for third, and that's one of the BMW 3-liter CSL. So keep your eye on car number 12. As he's trying to overtake 107 and 142 and move from first to fourth, and then eventually he hopes to third spot. He's only got a couple of laps left to do it in. One-lap sign goes out.
You got
Here
it.
comes third, fourth, and fifth, and Canepa's got him in sight as they come out of turn 11. This is the last lap. Canepa is going to try and overhaul 2 cars before they get back to start-finish. First car he's going to want to pass is 107, Stephen Harris, and that car is in sight as they crest the hill going over into turn 1. Right after that, it's Branson Webster in the pink and white Porsche, car number 142, to see if he can work his way back up to third spot. Epstein and Thompson running first and second are long gone.
The third would put him back to about where he was running at that time.
Third will put him back to where he qualified.
Yeah. So I'd say he's had a good race, and it was an exciting one, certainly for us. Canepa actually will have some satisfaction to say that, okay, fine, they brought me in, I made my pass through, and I still got back to about where I was running before.
Well, not only that, he made a pit stop after the first pace lap and went to the back of the field. So that, a couple of times he's got to work his way back toward the front.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too unhappy about it when he thinks about it for a while. Of course, you'd still like to be in third place right now, chasing the leaders.
So it's Epsman in 20, the Monza, your winner. Thompson in car number 26, the Corvette second. Branson Webster in the 142 Porsche third. Canepa gets up to fourth spot in car 12 as he did get around Stephen Harris. Stephen Harris in the 107 Porsche in fifth. A lot of good racing action here this afternoon, and it's spectacular to watch Bruce Canepa work his way through the field a couple of times. First, as a result of an unscheduled pit stop at the end of that first pace lap, and then after a drive-through to work his way back up and finish back up finally in fourth spot.
So we had a dead battery out there, and this boost knob loose, and I didn't even know it, and I kept losing boost.
It's cranked over and started up fine.
I understand. Yeah. Out there was flat dead. They had to push me.
Okay.
So I never had all full power. And this thing here, see it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to strip the battery. You got to plug it, but it cranked over strong and it started up. And as far as this,
not bad.
See, that moves? That's not...
Plenty of racing here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca as part of the Rolex Monterey Motorsports Reunion.